I guess I want to understand it. I don't understand how that information helps us in any way. For me, ignorance is also bliss. If they're
Is he nosy? Is he a nosy Nancy?
No, he's not a nosy Nancy.
Is he the king of the goss? Is he a big goss guy?
He's like Jason to where, like, Jason watches the news every night and then
The
goes
hot
to
goss?
sleep. I don't get how Jason can watch the news and then go right to bed. The news will stay with me, and Jason always tells me, well, I need to know what's going on. My question is, why?
Well, like, Mike is the same way as I am. We listen to the police scanner. Like, if we hear a bunch of sirens, we're like, we got to turn on the police scanner. Like, what's going on?
Do you have a
Like,
physical police scanner? Or do you use an app?
Use the
There's
app
an
on the phone. Yeah.
And what does that do for you?
I guess, like, I feel better knowing that there's danger near me that, like, I know about it, so I can, like, I guess prepare, like, either leave or, like, lock the door if someone's on the loose running around my neighborhood or something like that.
I don't know. I mean,
avoid a traffic, accident.
I mean,
fine.
if there's like a God forbid, I don't even want to say it, but like,
Right.
God forbid there's something active going on that I need to, like, on the street in front of me that I need to avoid or not be involved with, like, then I want to know about that. But usually the phone has a way of, like, if it's that big of a deal where you are, then they'll send out an alert.
Right.
Like that there's something very bad going on. Mm-hmm. But if it's like petty crime or just average kind of stuff, like, I'm not going to get involved. So, and I'm not standing there. So it's like, I'm in my house. What am I going to do? Like, okay, let me get my baseball bat and go down there. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's a bad idea. Nobody wants you to. The cops don't want you to do that.
No, and even above that, I just don't understand how it's serving you in any way. There's a drug deal that went bad 2 blocks from me. I don't want to know. I don't want any part of it. You know what? I support
Was it one
you
of Shane's
both.
dealers, though?
Probably.
Was it one of his guys?
Probably. Yeah, because he's a huge drug guy, if you know him. But yeah, no, I don't. It's. I want it to stop.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to know everything happening. I think sometimes ignorance is bliss. Now, again, if it's like, hey, don't go outside because there's this going on, or hey, don't get in the way of this, or whatever, like, then I want to know about that. But it's the reason we don't do there's a lot of news that happens that we don't do on this show, because it's not that we're insulating or that we don't want.
nutshell there. But yeah, so Jules and I, we met on Bumble. We went out for drinks. Just one date so far. The date was, the date was great. I thought I had a great time. And honestly, at the end, I was dying to see her again. But right now, she's just not responding to my texts. I tried calling her once, nothing. And I don't know why.
Okay. You look back on this date. That was a weird note. I don't know where that came from. So you look back on this date, and I ask this question every time. But really, though, like the conversation was flowing, no sort of awkward topics. You didn't feel like she was trying to fake her way out of the leaving early, really, like. Because again, you can tell when there's a vibe and when there's not a vibe, and you're saying there was vibe, but then when you've called her to try and set up another date, she's not. Here, it's The Fred Show. We're on the radio and the iHeart app live, and you can catch up anytime. Search for The Fred Show on demand and make us a preset, please. Hey, Colin.
Hey.
All right, let's call Jules. You guys met on one of the dating apps, Bumble, I believe you said, and you went on a date. You had a great time, and you were really looking forward to scheduling another date. You left the date. You're like, this is great. I really like her. I want to see her again. You've reached out, and she hasn't responded to you, and you want to know why.
Correct.
Okay, let's call Jules now. Good luck, Colin.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jules?
Yes.
Jules, hi. My name is Fred. I'm calling from The Fred Show, the morning radio show, and I have to tell you that we are on the radio right now, and I would need your permission to continue with the call. Can we chat on the air for a little bit? You can hang up anytime you want.
What's it about?
So it's about a guy named Colin, who I guess you met on Bumble. Do you remember going out with Colin recently?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so what happened with him? Because we just talked to him, and he described your date as successful in his opinion, and he said he was dying to see you again. He was excited to see you, and he's reached out, and you're not responding at all, and he's confused about that. So he asked us to help. Why are you not calling him back?
Well, originally when we matched, I was excited, and he was really cute, and I was really excited because he asked me out as soon as we started talking, so I felt like he was the real thing. He wanted something serious like me, so that all sounded great. And he was a total gentleman because he wanted me to choose out the spot that we were going to.
Okay.
And I chose a spot that was really close by. It was about a block away. It's a dive bar. And he said he was so down. So I thought it was chill. I thought it was a good idea for us to go there. And I was excited. And things were going well. And then he decided to play music on that Touch Tunes thing. He pulled out an app, and then he started to play some music, basically.
So they had a jukebox. They had a Touch Tunes, and it was playing whatever, but then you know some places will let you get on and buy whatever songs you want to hear. So he's like, let's play some music, and you're like, great, let's do that. Basically,
yeah. I guess I was looking forward to hearing his music taste.
I just got to explain to everyone what a jukebox is, but whatever. This is my job. I'm painting a picture.
Yeah,
I'm building a picture, Paulina.
The picture.
Okay, so all right. So this guy picked some songs. Now, did you have any input in this, or did he just decide on his own? This is what we're going to listen to.
He decided on his own.
Okay.
I was curious to just hear it out. I feel like I like lots of different music, so I was eager to find some common ground there. And
you can tell a lot about somebody by the songs they choose. Okay, which I have a feeling that's where we're going here. So what sort of Kid Rock song did he put on? Or like what did he do?
I think I would have rather Kid Rock, honestly. He played Gangnam Style.
Oh.
Okay.
I haven't heard that in like 10 years.
Was he being funny though? Was he kidding? Like was it like haha, I don't know, this is kind of funny?
I thought so. I thought he was trolling everybody.
Right.
And so I was embarrassed and I just let it slide. And then it just got worse from there.
Oh, it did?
We started hitting Mambo No. 5, the Harlem Shake. And I mean, it's not a bad song, but I feel
the Harlem Shake. Okay.
He played "I'll Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan, which
now
heard
that
one.
It's a banger, but
he played a song from Mulan in a dive bar.
Yeah, that actually would.
Yeah.
What?
I don't see the problem.
I'd be here for that.
Yeah, that one I'm here for.
Okay, so maybe
it's
all the
not
others
the
can
place.
beat it. Yeah.
all right, so maybe you don't have an issue with Mulan. Who has an issue with Mulan? But I think you put it all together, and at this point now, I'm wondering, like, are you being serious? Now, did you say to him, like, are you being serious about this?
I mean, I started looking at him like, okay, that's enough. Like, if we're trolling everybody, but then he started singing along, so I knew that this was the real thing.
And what is the rest of the bar doing while, when we transition from Gangnam Style to Mambo No. 5 to Mulan? What's happening within the establishment?
I'm mortified. I mean, this is my neighborhood dive bar, and it cleared out. Everyone laughed little by little.
Wow.
It was just us.
Wow.
I just called it a night. I'm like,
You can't take
"That's it.
dates to your spots, you know?
Well, that's the problem because they can embarrass you, and
Yeah.
then you got a problem. Tale so old as time, Paulina.
Fred's
So
been there.
old.
I've seen it. Now,
Building
Colin is
pictures.
here. I forgot to mention that Colin is here. Colin, you were kidding. I mean, nothing wrong with maybe one of these songs independently in a different setting. Maybe in the case of Milan, perhaps there are children around. I don't know. I mean,
At home,
or maybe you're
private.
alone. I mean, whatever. But like, you were kidding?
You guys don't like Gangnam Style? That thing has 5.6 billion views on YouTube still. Like,
No.
how do you not like that?
Yeah, that doesn't mean much. I mean, I don't know. I mean, or maybe it means that people enjoy the song, but again, there's a time and a place, I guess. You got to kind of match the vibe, and you're in a dive bar and you're playing, Gangnam Style and Lou Bega. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily the right venue.
You got to read the room, and I mean, I was reading the room.
No, well, I don't think you were
Yeah.
because everyone left the room. So the room was empty when you were done. So you're serious. These are songs that you actually enjoy, and this is the kind of music you're into, and this is like what you would listen to at the house or whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's a good time. Like, it means I'm fun. It means I'm impulsive. Like, I don't know. Like,
It means something. Yeah.
What I normally do. Yeah. It shows like free spirit.
It sounds like the inside of a rainforest cafe if they were still open, or something. All right, so he's serious about this. He's standing on business as it pertains to these songs that he played on the jukebox at the dive bar on your date. Jules, look, let's just say we say, all right, hey, maybe we don't pick music in public anymore. Like maybe we save that for our private lives or something like that. I don't know. He seems like a nice enough guy. I agree with you on this sort of maybe the music taste is not aligned, but would you give him another shot? We'll pay for it, and we will erase from his phone the TouchTunes app.
I mean, it's sweet, but I
103.5 Kiss FM, Chicago's #1 hit music station.
Kalen's Entertainment Report is on The Fred Show.
Beyonce was joined by two very special guests as she wrapped the final performance of her Cowboy Carter tour during the transition, or one of the transitions, I should say, at her show in Vegas. Beyonce brought out Destiny's Child members Michelle Williams and Kelly Rowland to do songs like Bootylicious and Lose My Breath. It was very iconic. And yes, they were in their matching but different outfits, which if you know, you know. This time it was gold and shimmery. The three haven't been on stage together since Beyonce's Beychella, aka her Coachella set, but off stage they have stayed friends and very close, which I love. I mean, I think Kelly's like her mom's second daughter, or third daughter, I should say. Sorry, I forgot about Solange. I'm sorry, Solange. But
I'm
Kelly,
sure Solange is used to that, sadly.
I know, but I don't want to pile on. But yeah, Kelly is always with them, so I'm glad that they are still cool. And Beyonce throws them a bone every now and again.
See, she's doing what Justin Timberlake should do.
Yes.
But now I kind of wonder if the NSYNC guys are like, I don't know if I want to be a part of that. I mean, trust me, I think they'd all love to do an NSYNC stadium tour and
Yeah.
it would go nuts. But I don't know what's going on with old boy Justin Timberlake lately, but he's doing dumb things.
That Romania show, like what he did the least, which is not like him.
Yeah, he did nothing. He just, I got this feeling, and then that was it.
Right.
That was
He
it.
went to
And then
have a
everybody
sing
else
break.
got to sing. He put the microphone down at one point. I'm like, oh,
Maybe.
okay,
Right.
all right,
Right.
cool.
And I will give he's a good performer, so I don't know what he was doing. You know, I'll throw him a bone too. If you missed this, speaking of performing, Chappell Roan announced a series of pop-up shows this fall before going to work on her next album. She posted on Instagram she's going to do 4 shows in New York starting September 20th, then Kansas City, then LA in October. Both of those. Registration is open now for the chance to buy tickets, and I like that she's doing this. Fans will be chosen between August 5th and 7th, and then the others will go on a wait list. So a little bit different of a vibe to get tickets. Director Tim Burton teased an upcoming project with Lady Gaga. He was at a film festival and he was answering questions from fans after screening the second season of Wednesday. He called Lady Gaga an amazing artist after working with her on the show, but then he added, I've done something else with her as well. That's all the details he gave us. The first 4 episodes of Wednesday will be on Netflix on August 6th, by the way, and then the final 4 episodes will be added September 3rd. So he's splitting it up in 2. And lastly, Janae Craig and Kenny Rodriguez, 2 stars from season 6 of Love Island, have broken up. And this is kind of juicy. So word is that they broke up over the weekend. So this is fresh after someone saw them fighting at a party, allegedly over him cheating. This is all overheard. They have already taken one another out of each other's Instagram bios. They've already unfollowed each other. And then Janae's close friends, Serena and Leah, have also unfollowed him. And their partners did as well. It looks like each of them asked their friends to do the same because the 2 groups have already split up via social media. So I guess that's probably the modern day way to say, yeah, we've broken up. But I've never asked my friends to unfollow people. This is like a group unfollowing happening. But yeah, he allegedly cheated, and I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't think he liked her, but that's just my 2 cents. So they have broken up. By the way, if you want to catch up on any part of our show, definitely going to be Paulina, Fred's Fun across the sky. You're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go. You're gonna leave 'em going. Even brighter than the moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon.
It's the Fred Show. Do you have what it takes to battle Showbiz Shelley in the Showbiz Showdown?
Good morning.
Hi, Showbiz Shelley.
Hey, good morning.
Morgan is here. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning.
Morgan, welcome. Tell us a fun fact about you. You know I love a fun fact.
I drive so fast. I should have been in a NASCAR race this summer.
Okay, she drives so fast. Call her Jeff Gordon in the black SS with the
Did you ever
navigation.
get in trouble for that? Or
Yes.
You know, I could have won the race, to be honest with you.
Yes.
That was wild how you just took over the NASCAR race and just went on the track and just drove it yourself and won. Do you get a lot of speeding tickets?
No, I don't.
Oh.
wow.
Well, you're
I
lucky.
make sure to pay attention to the signs so I can slow down.
All right. Well, you're a lucky one then. $700 is the prize. 5 pop culture questions against our pop culture expert, the Gorilla, Showbiz Shelley. Good luck, guys.
Okay, Morgan, good luck.
All right, you gotta go.
Thanks.
Shelley off to the sound booth. Vamonos. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Which chicken fried singer is engaged to jewelry designer Kendra Scott?
God dang, what kind of question is this? Kendra Scott.
You got the next 4.
I don't even know who chicken fried singer.
Yeah, the chicken fried singer.
You got the next 4.
All right, so we don't know that one.
Yeah.
That's okay. Which long-awaited Adam Sandler sequel hit Netflix on Friday?
Happy Gilmore too.
Who admitted to peeing their pants while performing on the Today Show last week?
God dang.
3. You want to take a guess? 2, 1.
Okay, you got 2 left, and we just gave you this answer. Beyonce surprised fans with the Destiny's Child reunion at her final tour stop in Vegas. Which other 2 members make up Destiny's Child?
Kelly Rowland and Michelle.
And okay, sure. Actress Lori Loughlin is 61 today. Which sport did she lie and say her daughter was part of in order to get her into USC?
Dang, was it kayaking or volleyball? Gosh dang, I don't even remember, no lie.
Could we take kayaking?
I don't think. No, I can't accept.
You're
no,
close,
no,
but-
not
okay.
really. All right, you got a 2. You got a 2. It's so okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, you know what,
How
Morgan?
did she do?
Morgan, you are going to lose, but that's okay. We still love you.
We love you.
You've made my day.
You know what?
What?
Last week questions was super easy. Like I was steady trying to call in, I couldn't get in. Somebody would call faster than me,
You
and
know-
I'm like, wow, like
Morgan,
guys
you never
come up
know.
with the hard one.
You never know. It's always harder to actually play, too, by the way, I've found. She got a 2.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
no, I think this is going to go okay. But which chicken fried singer is engaged to jewelry designer Kendra Scott?
3. Is it Sexy Red? No.
Chicken fried?
Okay.
Chicken fried? No, it's Zach Brown.
I'm sorry, that's right. Kendra Scott.
I can see how those 2 could be
Oh,
confused, but yeah.
Yes,
I have no idea what's. Are you okay? Maybe, hey, Morgan,
know.
Morgan, maybe you will win. I don't know.
See, yes, you didn't even know the answer.
Okay. My bad. Maybe the question was.
Hey, Paulina, can you come here for a second? I'm just wondering why my entire screen just went completely blank. Does anyone know why that would have? Do we need anything like that?
Live radio.
Yeah, you might
people.
want to go figure that out.
I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, everything on my screen just went completely blank. Except I have the questions
Couldn't
though.
believe my answers.
was
and
gonna
I
say,
gotta
do you need me to
go.
read the questions?
We might be talking for a while. So yeah. Anyway, no, you know what? We improvise. We do what we got to do. Which long-awaited Adam Sandler sequel hit Netflix on Friday?
Happy Gilmore 2, and I loved it. Caitlin, I loved it.
Oh, Shelly.
I really
Bless
liked
your
it.
heart.
I
All right.
liked it.
All right.
Well, that worked. Cool. Who admitted to peeing their pants while performing on the Today Show last week?
Oh, yeah.
3.
Oh,
2.
no. Oh, and I know who did. I know who did, but I can't remember who did it.
You know who did. You can't remember. See, okay.
Shelly's
Shelly, are you okay?
I don't know.
Are you malfunctioning?
know,
Are
baby.
computers malfunctioning? You're
Can you tell me
malfunctioning.
who, please?
Jessica
okay.
Simpson.
Yeah, Jessica
Oh,
Simpson.
Jessica Simpson. That's right.
Which, by the way, I made a video about this on TikTok,
You
Fred Show
did.
Radio. But we didn't need to know. Like, if I watched the video and I sent it to Jason of her performing, and I had other issues with her performance. I had a lot of issues with her performance because I like her. I don't know what that was.
Fire the stylist.
It was not good. However, I didn't see any sort of evidence of pee. So we didn't need to know. Like, nobody knew. So why are we telling people? You know what I'm
relatable.
saying?
It's so relatable. You know, it happens to me and others all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look, my screen's back. This is exciting. Okay. Beyonce surprised fans with the Destiny's Child reunion at her final tour stop in Vegas. Which other two members make up Destiny's Child?
Michelle Williams and Kelly Rowland.
Yes, that's correct. And I guess you have to get this. Actress Lori Loughlin is 61 today. Which sport did she lie and say her daughter was part of in order to get her into USC?
Wasn't it like rowing?
It was rowing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Shelley. I gotta be honest. Are you okay?
I don't know.
We're kayaking the same thing.
Girl,
I tried for you.
a kayak and a rowing boat are not the same kind of boat.
Hold on now. We listen. It's similar.
It is.
You were close, but no. We needed rowing, not any form of boat. Morgan, I like you. You're the best. We're going to get you something, but you have to say, my name is Morgan. I got showed up on a showdown, and you know the rest.
All right, my name is Morgan. I got showed up on a showdown, and I cannot hang with the gorilla.
No, you, Morgan, somehow you almost did, but you can't hang with a gorilla.
Cat, cat, boots, cats, boo, 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 cat, cat, boo, cat, boo, 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 cat, cat, Kiki, come home right now. Boo, cat, boo, 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 cat, cat.
What?
We're on our third string of boots and cats.
What? All right, Morgan. Hang on 1 second. Stay right there.
All right, thanks.
Have a great day, and thank you for listening. All right, Showbiz. 7:50 tomorrow. Win number 1,031 and 10 straight.
Get some sleep, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, you all right over there? You okay?
No, I'll try to be better tomorrow.
That's all we can do.
No, it's fine. Was it a long weekend?
Yeah, it was just exhausting. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything crazy happened. I mean, that's the thing. Both kids napped, and so my husband and I got to actually get the movie in, Happy Gilmore 2. So it wasn't that crazy, but
You were the ones watching Happy Gilmore 2.
The 2-hour-long movie.
Least surprising news of the weekend that you and
woke up in the city.
But then do straight, Jason. Let's hear how that sounds.
Hey, girl, I like them jeans. Let me get up in them.
Yeah, I would feel fairly confident that you were not, in fact, hitting on a woman if you were to deliver the message in that way.
Right.
The Fred Show is on.
Hey, morning, everybody. It's Monday, July 28th. Hi, Kaylin.
Good morning.
Hi, Jason Brown. Hi, Paulina.
Hey.
Kiki's out today. Bella Hameen's here. Showbiz Shelley, the Entertainment Report. Headlines, the biggest stories of the day. Fun fact. And Kiki's Court. I'm filling in for Kiki. It won't be the same, but I'll do my best. That's all coming up. What are you working on for the port, Kay?
I need to tell you who had a medieval times wedding. I need to talk about it.
At medieval times? What?
Oh.
Talk at the bar all by ourselves, but I'm here for someone else. I'm still in love with you. I'm going out of my mind. I couldn't take it anymore. I was already running for the kitchen doors. You were always the one I should have waited for. I can't lose you again, not again, not again.
The Fred Show. It's Kiki's Court.
Okay, all rise for me. All rise for me.
I'm risen.
Gavel.
Oh, yeah, give me the gavel.
All right.
Oh, I get the gavel today.
You're so excited.
I am.
I love that for you.
Honor in the court. Kiki is preside. Well, no, not today. Not today. Judge Fred. Now, Kiki did not share with me any of the... Hold on.
You want first? Okay.
On the Formica. She did not share with me any of her cases, so I went to the natural place to find, people's problems. Reddit. And I'll have you know, it took me about an hour, and I've got about 4 in front of me here, but I chose this one. So, for the people who are like, oh, you go to Reddit. I do go to Reddit. You're right. I look at Reddit every day, and I go through page after page looking for stuff to talk about on this program. So it's true. Then again, that's what people are asking for on there, is advice. Mm-hmm. And I'm here to give it to you. Okay. This is complicated, guys. So here's the case. 855-591-1035. You guys are the jury. The person here, this is a woman saying This has been messing with my head, and I need some honest outside opinions. This is she and her husband. We have another home that my husband has been staying in recently because we're in the process of separating due to infidelity. I assume his infidelity only. I checked the digital scales memory out of curiosity, and it showed 2 unassigned weigh-ins at exactly 120 pounds, logged at 12:25 a.m. and 12:26 a.m. back to back. For context, I don't weigh 120 pounds, and I was not there on that date, just my husband. Needless to say, I'm shaken. I'm in the middle of a separation from my husband due to his past cheating. He's been staying at the condo, and while I don't want to jump to conclusions, this feels more like than just a glitch. I didn't say anything to him because in the past, he's never taken accountability for the infidelities I found. I also want to protect my peace and not jump to conclusions, but deep down, I can't shake the feeling that someone else was there. The scale doesn't automatically store numbers, and neither one of us weigh 120 pounds. It only logs a reading when someone actually steps on it. So what do you do here? Like, what do you do in this? Like, okay. First of all, do we give this guy the benefit of the doubt? And they're separated. I assume that she wants to work on it or that she sees a world where they get back together because otherwise she wouldn't care. If they were separated pending divorce, well then I think you can probably assume that someone who you think was cheating on you before, now that you're getting divorced, is probably going to hook up with someone, right? Or even, I don't even think you have to be cheated on. If you're separated with the intent of getting a divorce, I don't necessarily think it's unreasonable to expect someone to see someone else. Right?
Mm-hmm. I think that's another level of disrespect. Like, it's the house you guys share. You could wait. You can wait and put things on pause until we get, you get your own house or we figure stuff out.
Well, it's their second house.
Well,
and he owns it too. And then, but here's the thing: they're separated because she thinks that he's been cheating. But clearly, she saw a world where they reconciled. Because again, I don't know that she would be too concerned about infidelity if she was leaving him.
I would still be upset either way.
So we're going to go with this wasn't a glitch. Now, at 12:30 in the morning, we're also going to go with this probably being a house guest. The scenario that I'm thinking is she spent the night. I don't know what happened, whatever happened. She went to the bathroom, was like, I wonder how much I weigh. And then jumped on it.
Right,
and then
like
all of us looked at the number and was like, no. And then got on it again like it's going to change. Right. So I can relate to that. That's very human. But what is this woman supposed to do? Right. So more than likely, this was a woman with her husband in the middle of the night, which I think we all know what she spent the night like that. It's not like it was lunchtime. I don't even know why somebody else would be in the house. This wasn't a glitch, right? He's never admitted to cheating in the past. So it's not like calling him and being like, are you cheating is going to do any good. It's also not as though, they're separated. So I guess maybe that could be expected and he got caught. But part of me is like, you think he's cheating on you and then you find this. And he's cheating on you, like or at least now he is, or he's with another woman. Mm-hmm. So whatever the case may be, you thought he was cheating before. He's probably with another woman now. Mm-hmm. I don't know what are we hanging on to here. My thing would be leave the guy
because you're already separated,
right? But again, I think she's separated. I think this was more of like a break than it was because again, she didn't say right here we're getting divorced. Because again, if you're separated, I think there's a difference between being apart and being legally separated, right? Because legally separated means we're getting a divorce is pending.
Oh, right.
But they're just apart because she needed a break because she thought he was cheating, and then she finds this. More than likely, he's cheating, and we're done. So I don't even know what there is to debate. My thing would be, I think I think you now have confirmation of what he would, and there's no point in asking him because he'll lie, because he's lied in the past, and just divorce him.
Gavel. Hit the gavel.
Where's my gavel? That's it. Case closed. Guys, anything?
Is it really cheating? Like, if you're on a break, okay, so you guys aren't together and I'm just supposed to sit and twiddle my thumbs until you figure it out?
Yes, you are.
But for me, it's like, okay.
If you're at that point, it's over anyway. So if there's a scale or not, he could have been, his luggage. He could have been trying to weigh his luggage. I've done that before to make sure, But
she's upset because he's acting like someone who's having an affair. So she asks for some distance. He goes somewhere else and then probably has an affair. So I guess for me, it's like, I don't know what you're hanging on to.
Right. Like your mind's already done made up.
She asked for a sign.
Like this would be. Granted, I don't know that I never would have thought of the scale. In fact, I didn't even know there was a scale that linked like that.
Why do they have a scale? It's not the 80s.
Hey, now.
That's my biggest. No, see, I don't. Scales are bad news.
But yeah.
No, I mean, if we are separated because I think that you are cheating on me, I expect you to be begging for me back. And if you're not doing that, that's the bare minimum, then I'm going to end this. You know what I mean? I personally wouldn't probably take a cheater back. That's my, hot take before someone comes at me on my high horse. No, I wouldn't. That's like the one thing I have. It's called a boundary. But I just, like, people act like that's crazy. But the only thing I say.
I don't think anybody acts that it's crazy not to take a cheater back.
Oh, I got called one time. I got called on the text line, get off my high horse. Because I went off on a cheater.
I think if you don't want to take a cheater back, you don't have to take a cheater back.
And that's okay.
And again, she says that she's not with him for infidelity, but she also says he's never admitted to his past infidelity. So it's one of those things where she suspected it. He won't admit it because she said both of those things. Now I think she's got proof. I think she knows what she needs to know. I think you move on.
I understand, though, it is hard in that position to not have, like, hard proof. And I know that this is quote unquote proof, but I think some people really, you're definitely owed the person to be honest with you. And I think that's probably what she's looking for. Although I don't know if she's ever going to get that. It is easier said than done to leave someone when you don't have like them telling you, yes, I cheated.
Now, I guess he could argue, he could say, devil's advocate, well, I was never cheating on you to begin with. You kicked me out of the house. So, no, we're not together right now, so I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and sorry you found out. But again, I think that's gaslighting because odds are he's been doing it before, and he never thought he would get caught this way. Because this is a new one for me, too. I'm not a cheater. I'm very rarely in a relationship, and when I am, I don't cheat. I'm very transparent about what I'm looking for and what I want, and I have been for a very long time. But when I'm committed to someone, all the more reason why when I get into a relationship, I don't do any of this kind of stuff. You're not supposed to. So I don't expect a pat on the back. Like that's just the right thing to do. But newsflash, guys, you can now get caught thanks to the scale. The scale.
Check your scales, man.
Yeah. Don't be hopping on the scale.
No.
But I will say when I'm in a bathroom, if there's a scale, I usually jump on it.
Same. I don't care what time of day it is.
I'm a masochist. I like to torture myself.
Me too, and then I'll cry about it.
855-591-1035. Hi, Gabby.
Hey,
Gabby.
Hi, guys.
Hey, so Kiki's court with Judge Fred presiding in for Kiki. You heard the scenario. What do you do here?
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say what Kiki would say. Girl, what are we talking about here?
Right.
Okay, put his behind out. Move on. Be done with it. She knows she's cheating, so girl, come on now.
Yeah, this strikes me as she's looking for validation because she maybe still loves him.
Validation here. He has a cheating history with her. Come on now.
Well, I agree, but she's going to a public forum because I think she probably still loves him and doesn't want to believe it's true, and is hoping that someone out there is going to say to her, "Oh no, there was a glitch in the scale system, and it was registering 120 pounds in the middle of the night. You didn't hear about this.
Are you going to believe me or the scale, babe?"
Yeah.
No, it is not. It's not. The sad thing about it is that in these cases, you know that your gut feel it. Mm-hmm. You know that is true, and you still cannot face it. How delusional it can be.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Thank you, Gabby. I'm glad you called. Have a good day.
Okay. You too. Bye.
I'll tell you what, though. I've been in a situation where I'm maybe not being cheated on per se, but I'm being actively lied to about the nature of a relationship with another person or multiple people. And I'm being actively gaslit and lied to about it. And yet I stayed involved in that situation because I guess what I needed the hard proof. I needed to know. I needed to see it. I needed to catch that person ready. And then in many ways I was catching that person, but then I stayed still because it was like, no, maybe not, or maybe it'll stop, or
it'll drive you crazy.
Whatever. It's like, but you want to it's almost like even though you're right, and first your gut tells you, and then maybe you see emails or text messages, or other people tell you things, or worse. But it's almost like you want to walk in on them like P in the V.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I got to see. And then even then, I've heard of people who somehow
Still stay?
justify.
He tripped and fell, that old ditty.
That has happened to me before, though.
Okay.
Like,
All
I've been
right.
walking, and then all of a sudden, I'm like,
Oh,
whoops,
no.
sorry, I fell into a married person. But it happens from time to time. But I can relate to the idea of, like, no one's going to treat me this way. Like, no, come on. Like, no. Like, I'm going to stick around because I'm going to get exactly what I need so that I'm the one who leaves with the closure that I need and all the information that I need. And that can be a vicious cycle.
And it seems counterproductive to me for her to be like, I think you're cheating on me. I'm going to try to find out, so I'm going to leave you for a while. Like, that doesn't...
Well, I don't know if it's that
Like,
or if she's just like she said protecting her peace. So I don't know if leaving was to catch him. I think leaving was like, I don't know what to do here.
Right.
But I can tell you that's only going to open the door for him to act up and then try and act justified in it because it's like, well, we're separated. I mean, we're not together.
We were on a break.
He was waiting for this moment. Also, somebody on YouTube Live said if there's a big dog in the mix, because maybe they weighed the dog. But if you're weighing a dog at 12:30 in the morning or at night,
The dog got on the scale twice consecutively and stood there long and then read its own weight.
No, I weigh my dog in the middle of the night. I do.
Yeah,
well, please don't
same.
believe this person.
Good luck getting a dog to stand on a scale for very
Yeah.
long.
They'll come up with anything.
That's why
won't
you
they?
have to do it
Literally.
twice just to make sure.
Right.
But that, by the way, the most relatable part of this story is getting on the scale, looking, and then getting off, and then getting back on, thinking that somehow the number will change.
Every time.
Hey, Michaela.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. So this woman, she's upset because she suspected her husband of cheating. They separated, they're living in two different places, and she has access to the scale, sees that a 120-pound weigh-in was registered twice in the middle of the night. He's not that, she's not that, she wasn't there. So there was a house guest. And I suppose it's possible that somebody was there and he wasn't. Or there's a lot of scenarios that you could come up with, but more than likely, that was a woman on the scale in the middle of the night. What do you do?
So I had actually I did a deep dive because I couldn't sleep, that somebody had commented that she had already seen that or known that he had cheated, and that's why they were separated.
Yeah, but right, and I had mentioned that, but except he apparently has never admitted to it. So again, for a person who doesn't have that confirmation, I think when you're reaching out to a public forum or a radio show or wherever, you're trying to get people to tell you that it's okay, or you're trying to get people to tell you it's not. But like, you yourself don't have enough somehow, is what I'm guessing from her.
She's gotta know. Yeah, but I think it's in her gut, and she does want people to try to tell her that's not what's happening, but she knows.
Yeah.
And how can you not?
No, I think you're right. And thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Thank you. Love you guys.
I love you too, and thank you for listening. Rana, hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, so what do you think when you hear this? I mean, is it cut and dry? Is it just open and shut?
I don't think it's cut and dry. So you have to get all the facts and the information at first before you start accusing someone of cheating. So maybe just ask, is there anybody coming to clean the house? Is anybody coming to do the laundry, cook, clean, anything like that? 'Cause at first I thought house cleaner, but I wasn't sure if this was like 12:30 at night or 12:30.
Yeah, if it were 12:30 in the afternoon, I suppose there might be an explanation. But no, it was at night.
Oh, okay. Well, so I think she needs to get all the facts before, because he's going to just deny. So she needs to make sure to get all the facts and ask all the questions.
Do you know what she did? She also relatable. She got on the scale because it was about a minute apart, I guess. She got on the scale, didn't like the number, peed, got back on the scale, hoping the number would go down. Yeah, no, trust me. Been there, done this one. Tale's so old as time.
Take out the Apple Watch.
So this is absolutely a human being, and based on the weight, it's a woman, unless he's into very small men, which he could be. Now that would be a whole different twist. I'm surprised nobody's called up here and said that he's gay, just because. I mean, that's usually where this goes. Okay, thank you, Rana. Have a good day.
Thank you.
No, I mean, people call up here with the most wild possible scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's totally gay. Why? Well, it's just a small man on the scale in the middle of the night. Oh, I mean,
wanna show you off. I wanna brag about it. I wanna tie the knot. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you. Yeah, yeah. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you. Yeah, yeah. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you off. I wanna show you off. My hand, you can hear what it was.
103.5 Kiss FM, Chicago's #1 hit music station.
Kalen's entertainment report is on The Fred Show.
Hulk Hogan's son broke his silence on his dad's passing with a really heartfelt post to Instagram late Saturday night. Nick shared a ton of photos with his dad from over the years, and he turned 35 yesterday, which must have been a very hard birthday. He starts out his caption by thanking everyone for their well wishes and sharing so many wonderful stories in the days since his passing. He went on to call his dad his hero and wrote, "I thanked him for everything he's ever done for me and told him how much I loved him and hugged him every chance I got. I spent a lot of time with him the past few years after moving back to Florida to be closer to him, and I'm so grateful for those memories. They are the best moments in my life. Remember, medics were called to Hulk's home in Clearwater on last Thursday, with video capturing them frantically performing chest compressions as they tried to transport him to the ambulance. He was then pronounced dead at the hospital, and that marked 3 really intense celebrity deaths last week. And speaking of Hulk, Michael Jordan's son, of all people, Marcus, said that the passing of Ozzy and Hulk, Ozzy Osbourne, encouraged him to reconnect with his family. Marcus posted to Instagram as well on Friday, revealing that these deaths encouraged him to reach out to his family because life is short and it's important to spend time with the people you love. Now, I realize, I guess, that he was on bad terms with them, but they haven't been seen together publicly, Marcus and Michael, since like February of last year when they watched the Super Bowl together. And remember, he got that DUI, and I think things were rocky after that. Now he's saying that he has taken a page out of, people's books saying spend time with the people you love while they're still here. And he has reached out, I guess, to his mom, his siblings, and his dad. So, it always takes a reminder, but if you need that, that's okay. And lastly, this is the story I teased. Did you see this, Jason? Selling Sunsets, Chriselle Staus and G-Flip made their real-life fairy tale a reality over the weekend. They tied the knot in what looked like a medieval times wedding. Now, was that not at medieval times, Fred, like you asked, which there were no turkey legs from what I saw,
No.
but they did do
it wasn't a real medieval times wedding,
No.
from what I understand. I've never actually been to medieval times,
Me
but I've
neither.
heard.
What?
I want to
No.
go so bad.
It's
No.
so fun. We need to go.
Okay.
Is it though?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't know about if you would like it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about
I mean, I'd go drink out of like a
Some mead,
goblet or so, whatever it is.
have
But
some drinks. You get to scream and cheer on your team.
I mean, I don't know about the whole turkey leg thing, but yeah, other than that, that's a little too tactile for me. But sure,
Yeah.
sure.
It's
I wanna
so
go.
fun.
All right, well, let's set that up.
Okay.
Okay. Fred, you're going to be busy. I already know it.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe 6 months from now.
Right. 6 months from now, we're going. But yeah.
Do it in the winter when we got nothing else to do.
Right.
That's fine. I'll go.
I'm down. Chriselle wore this corset little situation dress, and G-Flip was dressed like a knight, right? I think that's what was
Chriselle
going on.
looked good. I liked that. It looked
Yeah.
okay, but the whole night with the armor and
A themed wedding.
velvet, I didn't need
It's
all of
interesting.
that.
It's
Yeah.
very interesting, but I don't know. I guess we're going to medieval times. By the way, if you want to catch up on anything you missed from our show, everything's up there. Type The Fred Show on demand and set us as a preset if you can on the free iHeartRadio app.
Gwyneth Paltrow, these are headlines quickly, has stepped in as the temporary spokesperson for Astronomer following the company CEO and head of HR being caught together on a kiss cam during a Coldplay concert. Absolutely brilliant. We played the audio earlier. It's on demand on the iHeartRadio app. You can hear it. A Southwest Airlines flight plunged roughly 475 feet just 6 minutes after takeoff from Burbank to dodge a nearby jet, prompting screams as passengers were jolted in a free fall. The plane did land safely in Las Vegas. 2 flight attendants were hurt. They're now looking into that. A Scottsdale, Arizona woman, hometown, baby, says that a furniture delivery store, the workers effectively trapped her in her bedroom until she agreed to give them a perfect rating, which is frightening. I mean, I've heard of, like Uber drivers. I've gotten out of an Uber before, and it's like, hey, 5 stars, right? That kind of thing. Like, okay, but I'm getting out. Like, I'm not, it's not like, show me the 5 stars.
Restaurants are doing that now too, and it makes me very uncomfortable. Like they're like showing you the code, and they're like, please do it right now. You'll get like a free dessert or something. I'm like, isn't this defeating the purpose of a review?
I also the European. It's been going on in Europe forever, where they bring the little card reader to your table, and they hand it to you, and you do the whole transaction yourself. Which I was wherever I was. I think I was on vacation in South America, and I was like, oh yeah, in the U.S., you put your card in a little book and they take it away, and people were like blown away. Everywhere I go in Europe, they're like, "Wait a minute, they touch your card?" Like, yeah, they take it away. Like, yeah, they take it to the cash register thing and a little thing, and they scan it. But now finally we're getting to the point where. But I'm bringing this up because when you do the transaction yourself, that usually the server's standing right there, and then you have to do the tip right there. And I've asked servers before, like, well, here it is, 20, 25%, whatever, but is this awkward? And they're like, oh yeah. Like, I liked when I could walk away that, you could write whatever you wanted to write, sign it, and we're done.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did it again, so I'm gonna let the.
The Fred Show is on. Yeah. Fred's Fun Fact.
Fred's Fun Fact. More you know, the more you know. You can learn so much.
Learn so much. Guys, did you know? I'd never heard of this before, but probably because they didn't sell the car here. But an Italian auto